Hi guys! Welcome sa Engineered Math Channel. So ang topic natin ngayon is for differential calculus, which is about derivatives of trigonometric functions part 4. So kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung parts 1, 2, and 3, ililink ko na lang sa description para ma-check nyo muna, para meron na kayong idea about the lesson. So ito yung mga formula na kakabisaduhin nyo. Derivative ng sin x, cos x, tan x, cosecant, secant, cotangent kapag x lang yung nasa loob ng mga trigonometric. Tapos kapag yung nasa loob na ng mga trigonometric functions is u as a function of x, gagamitan na natin ng chain rule. Okay? So dadagdagan natin ng du over dx. Okay? So kabisaduhin nyo to. Tapos, nakapag-solve na tayo sa part 1 to 3 ng hanggang problem number, check natin yung last, number, dami na, 38. Okay. So, tuloy natin. Let's have problem number 39. So, find dy over dx pa rin ha. Given y is equal to 2 sine cube x times cosine squared x. So, meron tayong product ng dalawang functions, sine cube tsaka cosine squared x. Gagamitin natin is product rule. So, based dun sa naturo ko sa inyo, derivative ng uv, where u and v are functions of x, is equal sa u dv over dx plus v du over dx. So, pwede natin tong isulat as, etong 2 na constant, pwede nyong igilid na lang. So, dy over dx is equal to 2 times the derivative netong main functions, yung sine cube x times cosine squared x. Yan. So, etong sine cube, gawin nyo siyang u, sine cube x. Tapos si cosine squared x, gawin nyo siyang v. Tapos, apply nyo yung product rule. So, we have we have 2 excuse me, times, so applying product rule, the derivative is copy the u, which is yung sine cube x, times the derivative of v cosine squared x plus copy the v cosine squared x times the derivative of u sine cube x. Okay? And then, hanapin natin yung derivative neto, dalawa. So, ang i-apply natin dito pareho is, kasi may power. Diba, naka-squared tsaka naka-cube. Yung power rule na may chain rule. So, derivative ng u to the n is n, u to the n minus 1 du over dx. Where u dito is yung base na cosine x, kasi pwede nyo tong isulat as, di ba, ano, cosine x squared Tapos ito, pwede nyo itong isulat as sin x cube. So, yung u is yung pinaka-base na function of x cosine x. Tapos yung n is yung exponent na 2. Okay, ganun din dito, yung u mo is excuse me, u is yung sin x, tapos yung n is 3 naman. Yan. So, therefore, applying this formula, 2 times sin cube x, derivative neto, cosine x squared. So, bababa yung exponent na 2, yung n. Tapos, copy yung u na cosine x. Then, raise to n minus 1. So, 2 minus 1 times the derivative of u, yung cosine x. So, 2 minus 1, ano na to? 1. Okay? Or wag na isulat kung 1 lang yung exponent. Excuse me, sorry. And then, dito naman, plus cosine squared x. So, applying the same formula, bababa yung n niya, this time is 3. Tapos, copy yung u na sin x. Then, raise to n minus 1. So, 3 minus 1 times du over dx. So, derivative ng sin x, yung u. So, magiging 3 minus 1 na to or 2. Yan. So, 2 times, multiply natin. So, unahin ko nang isulat yung 2. Tapos, sige, sin times sin cube x cosine x. And then, ano ang derivative ng cosine x? Negative sin x. Okay? Plus, so, multiply natin. Unahin ko nang isulat yung 3. Tapos, yung sin squared x, then cosine squared x, times the derivative ng sin x, cosine x. Okay. So, kapag minultiply natin, 2 times 2 sin cube x cosine x times negative sin x. So, bale magiging negative 2. Tapos, sin cube x times sin x, sin to the fourth na siya. Times cosine x. Tapos, dito, plus 3 sin squared x cos squared x cos x. So, 3 times sin squared x. Tapos, ito pwedeng yung i-multiply. Cos squared x times cosine x. Cosine cube x. Okay, so kapag gusto nyong naka-factor out yung common factor, anong common factor natin dito? So, sa constant, wala. Negative 2 and 3. Pero sa power nung sign, meron. Pipiliin nyo yung mas mababang exponent, si 2 or si 4? Si 2. So, ang ifa-factor out ko si sin squared x. Tapos, sa cosine, power nung cosine, common, pipiliin nyo yung mas mababang exponent, cosine to the first x saka cosine cube. E di mas mababa si cosine to the first or cosine x ang ifa-factor natin. Yan. So, kapag finactor out natin to, anong matitira dito? I-divide nyo yan dito. So, may negative 2 ka. Negative 2. Tapos sa sin, meron ka pang sin squared. Kasi sin to the fourth divided by sin squared, sin squared. Tapos sa cosine, pag dinivide mo, wala na. Okay? 1 na lang. Plus, so dito naman, pag dinivide mo to dito sa common factor, so yung 3, kokopyahin nyo, constant. Excuse me. Sa sin squared x, mawawala na siya. Okay? 1 na pag dinivide. Pero sa cosine cube x, excuse me, meron ka pang cosine squared. Okay? Kasi cosine cube x divided by cosine x, cosine squared x. So, ito yung ating final answer. Okay, next. Problem number 39 na to. So, problem number 40 na tayo. Okay, number 40. What if y is cotangent to the fourth x minus cosecant to the fourth x? Yan. So, ang i-apply natin is so, meron tayong dalawang term. I-derivative natin term by term, isa-isa. So, derivative ng cot to the fourth x minus derivative ng cosecant to the fourth x. Ang i-apply natin ngayon dito sa dalawa pareho is yung power rule. Derivative ng u to the n is equal to n u to the n minus u to the n minus 1 du over dx. Kasi 'di ba pwede natin tong isulat as cotangent to the cotangent x raised to the fourth tapos itong cosecant x to the fourth x. Yan. So ito yung u, yung base na function of x cot x, tapos yung n is 4. Dito naman u is yung cosecant x, tapos yung n is 4. So, applying the formula, bababa mo na yung 4, yung n. Tapos, copy nyo yung u, cotangent x, raised to n minus 1. So, 4 minus 1. And then, times the derivative of u na cotangent x. So, ano na yung 4 minus 1? 3. Okay, plus, and then minus derivative neto. So, same formula. So, bababa yung 4 na n. Tapos, copy yung u, cosecant x, raised to n minus 1. So, 4 minus 1 times the derivative ng u, cosecant. Okay. So, ano na yung 4 minus 1? 3. So, meron na tayong 4 cot cube x times the derivative ng cotangent x. So, ano yun? Derivative ng cotangent is negative cosecant squared x, right? And then minus 4 cosecant cube x. Ano naman ang derivative ng cosecant x? Negative cosecant x cotangent x. Yan. So, kapag minultiply natin to, magiging 4 tapos may negative ka, negative 4 na siya. Cot cube x cosecant squared x. Tas dito, meron kang negative 4 tas negative uli, magiging positive 4. Cosecant, imumultiply natin, cosecant cube x times cosecant x. Cosecant to the fourth. Okay, x times cot x. Tapos kapag finactor out natin yung common, so ito sa constant, yung 4, sama ko yung negative. Kapag finactor out ko yung negative 4, tapos ano pa, sa power nung cotangent naman, common, di ba? Pipiliin nyo yung mas mababang exponent, cot cube or cot to the first, cot x, cot to the first, okay? Tapos sa power naman ng cosecant, common, mas mababa exponent pipiliin nyo yung 2. Ang ifa-factor out nyo is si cosecant squared x. Yan. So kapag dinivide ngayon natin to dito, anong matitira? So yung negative 4, wala na. sa power ng cotangent, meron ka pang matitirang cotangent squared, right? Kasi cot cube divided by cot x, may squared ka pa. Pero sa cosecant squared, yan, cancel na siya. Wala na. Okay, plus, dito naman, pag dinivide nyo to dito, so 4 divided by negative 4, magkakaroon siya ng negative sign na to. Negative 1 or simply negative sign. Okay? Sa cotangent x, so makakancel nyo na, wala na. Pero sa cosecant to the fourth, divide mo sa cosecant squared, meron ka pang cosecant squared x na matitira. Okay? Ngayon, may identity tayo. Ay, mali. Cosecant pala, sorry. Cosecant. Ngayon, may identity tayo dito. Pythagorean identity. Diba meron tayong 1 plus cotangent squared x is equal to cosecant squared x. So, kapag ifa-factor out nyo ngayon, or i-aano nyo, tawag dito, i-transpose nyo na lang to dito, or baliktarin natin, ito i-transpose mo dito, ito i-transpose mo dito. So, cotangent squared x minus cosecant squared x is equal to negative 1. So, kaya, etong cotangent squared x minus cosecant squared x, pwede pala siyang equal sa negative 1. So, negative 4 cot x cosecant squared x times negative 1. So, negative 4 times negative 1, positive 4 na siya, cot x cosecant squared x. Okay, so ito yung sagot. Number 40. Okay, next. Number, ano na tayo? 41. What if y is sine squared of 3x squared minus 1? So, dy over dx is, so pwede muna natin tong isulat as y is equal to sine ng 3x squared minus 1 quantity squared. Same lang yan dito. So, meron tayong function of x na naka-square. Ang i-apply muna nating formula is yung power rule. Derivative ng u to the n is n u to the n minus 1 du over dx. So, ang u natin, yung pinaka-base na function of x sine 3x squared minus 1. Tapos, yung n is yung 2. So, applying the formula, derivative neto is bababa yung 2, yung n. Tapos, copy yung u, sine ng 3x squared minus 1. Then, raised to n minus 1. So, 2 minus 1 times the derivative nung u na sine of 3x squared minus 1. So, ano na yung 2 minus 1? 1 na lang. Diba? Or kapag 1 yung exponent, no need to write na. So, meron na tayong 2 sine of 3x squared minus 1 times the derivative netong sine of 3x squared minus 1. So, paano naman ang derivative ng sine of 3x squared minus 1. Ito, chain rule na to ng derivative ng sine, derivative ng sine u. Kasi yung u na natin dito is hindi na siya basta-basta x lang, di ba? Function of x na siya na 3x squared minus 1. So, ang formula kapag derivative ng sine u where u is a function of x, cosine u times du over dx. So, may chain rule. So, magiging 2 sine 3x squared minus 1. Tapos, derivative neto is cosine u. U is, kokopyahin nyo yung 3x squared minus 1 times derivative ng u na yung 3x squared minus 1. So, 2 sine of 3x squared minus 1 cosine 3x squared minus 1. Ano naman ang derivative ng 3x squared? Diba? The derivative natin term by term, so yung 3 constant copy, tapos derivative ng x squared power rule is 2x. So 3 times 2x, 6x na siya. Then minus the derivative ng 1, 0. So 6x minus 0, 6x na lang. Okay? So 'di ba dito pwede nyo tong applyan ng double angle. So, magiging ano siya. Kung gusto niyo lang, applyan ng double angle. Diba, ang double angle is sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cosine theta. So, 2 sine, yung theta nyo nga lang dito is etong 3x squared minus 2. So, magiging ano na to? Sine of 2 times the theta, 3x squared minus 1. Tapos 6x. So, dito na lang yung 6x. So, pwede nyo ngayong i-distribute yung 2 sa loob. So, sine ng 2 times 3x squared, 6x squared. Tapos, minus 2 times 1, 2. Yan. So, ito yung sagot. Or kung ayaw nyong applyan ng double angle, pwede rin namang gaganitahin nyo na lang. Pwede rin, i-multiply nyo na lang tong 2 tsaka 6x, 12x, tapos sine 3x squared minus 1, cosine 3x squared minus 1. Pwede rin ganito. Okay. Next, number 41 na to. 42. Number 42, y is tan squared of x squared. So, pwede natin tong isulat as tan of x squared squared. Right? Kapag naka-square siya. So, anong una natin i-apply? May base ka na function of x na naka-square. Power rule. Derivative ng u to the n is equal to n u to the n minus 1 du over dx. So, ito yung u natin, yung function of x na tan x squared. Tapos yung n natin, yung exponent na 2. So, dy over dx is, bababa yung exponent na 2, yung n, so 2. Tapos copy the u, yung tan of x squared. And then raised to n minus 1. So, 2 minus 1. Times the derivative ng u, yung pinaka-tan ng x squared. Yan. So, ano yung 2 minus 1? 1. Or kapag 1 na lang yung exponent, wag nyo nang isulat. So, meron na tayong 2 tan of x squared, tapos times derivative ng tan x squared. Yan. So, paano ang derivative ng tan x squared? So, may ano na yan, chain rule na yan for the derivative ng tan. Derivative ng tan u, where u is a function of x, bale, x squared. Yung u natin. It's secant squared u times du over dx. So, 2 tan of x squared. Ang derivative ng tan x squared, so applying the formula, secant squared u, yung u is yung x squared, tapos by chain rule ulit, times mo sa derivative ng u na x squared. Yan, so 2 tan x squared secant squared x squared. Ito na lang, last derivative ng x squared, 2x. So, i-multiply na natin 2 times 2x, 4x. So, 4x tan of x squared secant squared x squared. Okay, so this is the answer. Problem number 42. 43. Y is tan squared x minus x squared to the third. Yan, obvious na obvious. Meron ulit tayong function of x as a base, tan squared x minus x cubed na nakaraise sa exponent na 3. So, yung power rule ulit na may chain rule ang gagamitin natin. So, derivative ng u to the n, yung u natin is etong pinaka-base na function of x, tan squared x minus x squared. Tapos yung n is yung exponent na 3. So, formula is n, u to the n minus 1, du over dx. So, dy over dx is, so, bababa yung n na 3, tapos copy yung u, tan squared x minus x squared, raised to 3 minus 1. Right? Times the derivative ng u, etong tan squared x minus x squared. So, ano yung 3 minus 1? 2. Yan. Tapos, paano yung derivative ng tan squared x minus x squared? So, i-derivative natin to term by term. So, dito sa derivative ng tan squared x, pwede mo siyang isulat as tan x, right? Na naka-squared. So, meron ka uling function of x na naka-raise sa exponent na 2. Ito ulit, right? So, kapag in-apply natin tong formula, ano naman yung u natin? Yung u natin this time is tan x lang. Ito, tan x. Tapos yung n is 2. Okay, so magiging 3 tan squared x minus x squared quantity squared. Tapos, derivative na natin yung tan squared x. So, bababa yung 2, n. Tapos, copy yung u na tan x. Then, raise to n minus 1. So, 2 minus 1 times the derivative ng u, yung tan x. Urong. So, yung 2 minus 1, ano na yan? 1 na lang. Diba? Or wag nyo nang isulat yung exponent kung 1. And then, ito namang negative x squared. Anong derivative ng negative x squared? Negative 2x. Right? Yan. So, ano na lang? Derivative na lang ng tan x. So, 3 tan squared x minus x squared squared, quantity squared, times 2 tan x. And then, ano ang derivative ng tan x? Secant squared x minus 2x. Yan. So, kung gusto nyo, i-factor out natin si 2 dito, minus 2x. Yan. Pa-factor out ko si 2. So, 3 tan squared x minus x squared squared. Tapos, if-factor out ko si 2, magiging 2 times the quantity tan x secant squared x minus x. Tapos, i-multiply natin ngayon yung 3 times 2, 6. So 6 times the quantity tan squared x minus x squared times tan x secant squared x minus x. So this is the answer. Okay, problem 43. Next, problem 44. Y is 2 sine x minus 3 cosine x cubed. So, meron ulit tayong function of function of x na naka-cube. So, power rule ang gagamitin natin na may chain rule. Derivative ng u to the n is n u to the n minus 1 times du over dx. Ano yung u? Yung base na function of x, 2 sine x minus 3 cosine x. Ano yung n? Yung exponent na 3. Yan. So, dy over dx, applying the formula, bababa yung 3n. Tapos, copying nyo yung u, 2 sine x minus 3 cosine x, then raise to n minus 1. So, 3 minus 1 times the derivative nung u na 2 sine x minus 3 cosine x. So, ano na yung 3 minus 1? Simplify natin, 2. Yan. So, ang diderivative na lang natin ito. So, 3 times the quantity 2 sine x minus 3 cosine x squared. And then, derivative na ito isa-isa. Derivative ng 2 sine x, so yung 2 constant, copy nyo lang. Ano ang derivative ng sine x? Positive cosine x. Minus 3 constant, copy lang. Ano naman ang derivative ng cosine x? Negative sine x. Okay? So, sisimplify pa natin, bale 3 times 2 sine x minus 3 cosine x quantity squared times 2 cosine x minus 3 times negative sine x. Magiging positive 3 na siya, sine x. Yan. So, ito na yung sagot natin. Okay, number 44. Next, number 45. Y is 4 cosine of sine 3x. So, this time, meron tayong function of x sa loob ng cosine. Chain rule lang for cosine ang gagamitin natin. So, di ba itong 4, igigilid nyo na lang yan. So, dy over dx is equal to 4, kasi constant lang siya, times the derivative ng cosine of sine 3x. So, dito nga, ang gagamitin natin is chain rule for the derivative ng cosine u. Derivative ng cosine u is negative sine u du over dx. So, ito yung u natin. Yung sine 3x. Okay? Yung function of x na nasa loob ng cosine. So, bale, 4 times derivative ng cosine sine 3x. Apply nyo yung formula. Negative sine u, which is yung sine 3x, times the derivative ng u na sine 3x. Okay, so ano na to? 4 times negative sine 3x, negative 4 sine of sine 3x times the derivative of sine 3x. So, dito naman sa derivative ng sine 3x, diba yung nasa loob na nung sine mo is hindi na basta-basta x lang. May coefficient na siya na 3. So, gagamitan mo na rin niya ng chain rule for the derivative ng sine u, where u is yung function of x na 3x. So, ang formula naman sa derivative ng sine u is positive cosine u times du over dx. So, negative 4 sine of sine 3x times sa derivative ng sine 3x, applying the formula, cosine ng u, 3x, times the derivative ng u na 3x. So, ito last, i-derivative na lang natin si 3x. So, negative 4 sine of sine 3x cosine 3x. Ano ang derivative ng 3x? So, yung 3 constant, copy, tapos times the derivative ng x na 1. So, 3 times 1 or 3. Okay? So, i-multiply ko na lang tong constant. Negative 4 times 3, negative 12, tas copy sine of sine 3x cosine 3x. So, ito na yung derivative. Okay, 45. Next, 46. Y is sine squared of cosine 2x. So, pwede natin tong isulat as sine of cosine 2x quantity squared, right? So, ano munang i-apply nating formula? Meron kang function of x na base na naka-square. Power rule. Derivative ng u to the n is equal to n u to the n minus 1 du over dx. Yung u nyo is yung pinaka-base natin, function of x, sine of cosine 2x. Tapos yung exponent niya na n2. So therefore, dy over dx, applying the formula. Bababa mo na yung n na 2. Tapos copy the u. Sine of cosine 2x, then raised to n minus 1. So, 2 minus 1 times the derivative ng u, yung sine of cosine 2x. Ano yung 2 minus 1? Simplify na natin, 1 na lang. Or wag na natin isulat kung yung exponent is 1. So, meron na tayong 2 sine of cosine 2x times derivative ng sine of cosine 2x. So, paano ang derivative ng sine cosine 2x? So, di ba meron tayong sine na yung nasa loob niya is function of x, cosine 2x. So, ang gagamitin nating formula is yung chain rule sa sine. Derivative ng sine u is cosine u du over dx. Yung u natin is yung nasa loob ng sine na function of x, cosine 2x. So, 2 sine of cosine 2x times, so derivative ng sine cosine 2x, applying the formula, cosine u, which is yung cosine 2x, times the derivative ng u, yung cosine 2x. So, paano naman yung derivative ng cosine 2x? So, hindi na rin to basta-basta x lang. Kasi may coefficient siya na 2 sa loob ng x, sa loob ng cosine 2x. So, chain rule na rin yan. Gagamitin natin yung formula sa derivative ng cosine u, which is negative sine u du over dx. So, yung u natin is yung 2x. Okay? So, magiging 2 sine of cosine 2x, cosine of cosine 2x, times derivative ng cosine 2x is negative sine, u is 2x, tapos times by chain rule, derivative ng u, 2x. So, last na to. Last na, derivative ng 2x na lang. So, meron na tayo, eto, nagkaroon ka ng negative dito sa negative sine 2x. So, i-multiply mo siya sa 2, magkakaroon ka na ng negative 2 sine of cosine of cosine 2x, cosine of cosine 2x, sine 2x. Okay? And then, ano ang derivative ng 2x? 2 na lang. Okay? So, kung gusto nyo, eto, di ba? Eto, pwede nyo yung applyan ng double angle. Double angle identity, yung parang sa previous problem. Kung gusto nyo, di ba may sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cosine theta. So, ito yung portion na yan. Bale, yung theta nyo is yung cosine 2x. Okay? So, kapag ginawa natin yan, double angle, negative sine ng 2 times the theta na cosine 2x. Yan. And then, yung natira, ito, times sine 2x times 2. So, isulat na lang natin yung una, yung coefficient na 2, tas may negative, so magiging negative 2 times sine of 2 cosine 2x sine 2x. Yan. So, pwedeng ito yung sagot. Or pag ayaw nyong gamitan ng double angle, pwede rin naman. Ganito na lang. I-multiply nyo na lang etong negative 2 times 2, negative 4. Tapos, kopyahin nyo na lang itong buo. Yung sine of cosine 2x, cosine of cosine 2x, times sine 2x. So, pwede rin ito pag hindi nyo ginamitan ng double angle. Okay, gets? Number 46. 47. 47 is y square root of x tan cube of square root of x. So, meron tayo this time product ng dalawang functions, square root of x tapos tan cube square root of x. So, gagamitan natin ng product rule. Derivative ng uv, where u and v are functions of x, it is equal to u dv over dx plus v du over dx. So, assign natin si square root of x as u, and then si tan cube square root of x as v. So, magiging u square root of x times the derivative of v, itong tan cube of square root of x, plus copy the v, tan cube square root of x times the derivative of u square root of x. So, square root of x, derivative ng times derivative ng tan cube square root of x. So, pwede natin tong isulat as, di ba pwede siyang isulat as tan of square root of x cube raised to the third. Right? Same lang. Para lang ma-visualize natin na meron tayong base na naka-raise sa power, sa 3. E di ang una nating i-apply dyan is yung power rule. Derivative ng u to the n is equal to n u to the n minus 1 du over dx. So, yung u natin is etong tan square root of x, tapos yung n is 3. Yan. So, kapag dinerivative natin to, times nyo sa 3, bababa yung n. Tapos, copy yung base na u, tan square root of x, raised to n minus 1, 3 minus 1, times the derivative nung u, yung tan of square root of x. So, ano na yung 3 minus 1? Simplify na natin as 2. Yan. Plus tan cube square root of x times the derivative ng square root of x. So, pwede mong isulat to as x to the 1/2, yung square root ng x, para ma-apply natin yung power rule sa pag-derivative. So, bababa mo na yung 1/2. Okay, tapos, copy yung x, power rule, raised to 1/2 minus 1. So, ano na yung 1/2 minus 1? Negative 1/2. So, ano nang meron tayo? Square root of x times 3. So, gagawin ko na siyang 3 square root of x. Tapos, ito, gawin ko ng tan squared of square root of x kasi naka-square siya. Derivative naman next ng tan square root of x. So, di ba, meron na tayong function of x sa loob ng tan, yung square root of x. So, ang gagamitin na natin is yung formula, chain rule, for the derivative ng tan u, which is secant squared u du over dx. Yung u natin is yung function of x sa loob ng tan square root of x. So, kapag dinerivative natin to, apply the formula, secant squared u, which is yung square root of x, tapos by chain rule, times pa sa derivative ng u na square root of x. Okay, tapos ito, plus, unahin ko na yung 1/2, tapos x to the negative 1/2 tan cube square root of x. So, last na to, derivative ng square root of x ulit. O, alam na natin to kanina. So, 3 square root of x tan squared square root of x secant squared square root of x. Ano ang derivative ulit ng square root of x? Diba 1/2 x to the negative 1/2. Okay, plus 1/2 x to the negative 1/2 tan cube of square root of x. So, pwede natin ngayong ma-combine. Ito, multiply ko muna 3 times 1/2, 3 halves. Tapos, kapag ginawa nyo itong square root of x, gawin yung fractional exponent, x to the 1/2. So, mamumultiply ngayon yung x to the 1/2 times x to the negative, to the negative 1/2. So, same base sila, copy yung x, tapos a-add nyo yung exponent, x plus, 1/2 plus negative 1/2, 0. Diba? So, mawawala na to. X to the 0 is 1. 1 na lang siya. Or no need to write na kung 1 na. Tapos, meron pa tayong natirang tan squared square root of x tsaka secant squared square root of x. Then, plus 1/2 x to the negative 1/2 tan cube square root of x. So, ito, yung x to the negative 1/2, gawin nyo siyang, gawin yung positive exponent. So, magiging 3 halves tan squared square root of x secant squared square root of x plus 1 over, and ito pala yung tan cube square root of x nasa numerator siya. Tapos, nasa baba na bale yung 2, tsaka yung x to the 1/2. Diba? Negative law of exponent. Yan. So, pwede ngayon nating i-combine as a single fraction. Ano yung LCD? May 2 tsaka 2x to the 1/2. E di 2x to the 1/2. Yan. So, pag kinumbine natin na sa single fraction, ito, di-divide nyo muna dito. So, makakancel nyo lang yung 2. Matitira is x to the 1/2. Tapos, multiply nyo sa numerator. Bale, 3 x to the 1/2. Tapos, tan squared square root of x secant squared square root of x. Tapos plus, so dito rin gagawin nyo yan, divide nyo 2x to the 1/2 divided by 2x to the 1/2, 1, times the numerator, tan cube square root of x. 1 times tan cube square root of x, tan cube square root of x. Yan. Kung gusto nyo naka-factor out si tan, si tan squared, no? Tan squared kasi ang common dito is yung mas mababang exponent. Si tan, pwede yun din naman i-factor. Pero sige, factor natin. If a factor out ko si tan squared square root of x. So, kapag finactor out nyo dito, si tan squared square root of x, pag dinivide nyo yan, mawawala lang to. Yan. Ang matitira is 3x to the 1/2 second squared square root of x. Yan. Tapos dito plus, finactor out nyo yung tan square root of x from tan cube square root of x, divide nyo, ilan pa matitira? Isa pa. May isa ka pang tan first power ng tan square root of x. Yan. And then, over 2x to the 1/2. So, kung gusto nyo gawin yung radical lahat, etong x to the 1/2, gawin nyo ng square root ulit. So, tan squared square root of x, 3 square root of x, second squared square root of x. So, yung x to the 1/2, ginawa ko ng square root of x ulit. Plus tan of square root of x over 2 square root of x. Yan. So, ito yung sagot. Kung gusto nyo naka-rationalize pa, i-multiply nyo both numerator and denominator by square root of x. So, magiging yan? Square root of x, pag naka-rationalize, tan squared square root of x, 3 square root of x, second squared square root of x, plus tan square root of x over 2x kapag rationalized. So, ayun. Hanggang dito na lang muna siguro. Stop muna tayo. Ilan pa ba? 40. Tuloy natin. Let's have yung last part. Nakakaano na tayo? 40, ano na to? 47, sige. Let's have part 5. Siguro last na yon. Abangan nyo. So, subscribe na lang kayo sa YouTube channel natin, Engineered Math. Tapos, iaano ko na lang. Ililink ko na lang sa description yung mga past video tutorials natin for differential calculus. Or yung pinaka-playlist na lang din ng differential calculus, ililink ko sa description para mapanood nyo lahat ng mga video tutorials natin. Simula sa unang lessons nyo hanggang sa dulong lesson for differential calculus. Para meron na kayong video tutorial playlist guide from our YouTube channel, Engineered Math, sa buong subject nyo ng Calculus 1 or differential calculus. Pwede nyo na yung i-binge watch or i-marathon pag kailangan yung mag-advanced study or kapag may exam kayo, kailangan yung mag-review. Yan. So, good luck sa mga nagtitake ng Calculus 1, differential calculus subject. Kayang-kaya nyo yan basta mag-aral lang mabuti, practice, and Gawin nyo lang guide yung playlist ko sa YouTube. Engineered Math YouTube channel. Differential Calculus playlist. Binge watch nyo lang, sunod-sunod na yung videos ko doon. And mas malaki na yung chance nyo to pass the Calculus 1, DifCal, kapag pinanood nyo lahat ng video ko sa YouTube. Okay, sige. See you on my next video tutorial. Bye-bye!